Lesson 2, we're going live, folks, now, right? Of the Azrai, Silky and Siren on page 7. Okay, so we go forward. Here we go. Draw lines to match each creature to the words or phrases that describe them. One line has been drawn for you. Draw 6 more lines to match each creature to two descriptions. So, let's now go to the lines tool. Okay, right. So, for Siren, what other one can be used for siren? Which one of these? So sirens are winged. Sirens over here. What else do they do?
They sing.
They sing. Well done. So from here we draw a line to sings. That's one line done. Okay. So the one has already been done. We've done one more. So that's one. Okay, next. What else? Where do the sirens live?
On rocks.
Okay, so we can also join the siren to lives on rocks, which is over here. Now the winged one has already been given. That's okay. Now I'm going to change color now and go for the Azrai now. So tell me something about the Azrai. The Azrai from the text here, they have webbed hands. Good. So from here, we can go from here to webbed hands. Right, so let's find something else for the Azrai. They
cannot live out of water.
They cannot live out the water. Excellent, lovely. So that's 2 done for the Azrai. Okay, so far we've done 4 lines. Okay, now we need to move to the Silky. Okay, so let's see what you can give me for the Silky. So we've done the okay, Silky. What? Okay, go on then, Rian. Give me some about the Silky. Okay, right, Silky. Okay, so Silkies. What do we say about the Silkies?
Also change of the water.
So also known as Kelpie and
Change from the water.
the changes form, so they change out of water. And them are the 6 lines that we require for that question to get 3 marks. So 2 more for Siren, 2 for the Azrai, and 2 for the Silky. All the information comes from here. Okay, I'll be happy with those. Okay. Question number 2. Using the information on page 6 now. So this here is page. Okay. Page 6 is over. Yeah. So everybody look at that page over here, please. Can you look at that page? Okay, this is page 6 over here. So we have to now write some information. We're now going to get to this top part of the page over here and move it up. Okay, and we're going to make it a bit larger. A bit too large. Okay. Right, question number 2 is over here. So we need to write on here now. I'm going to have to try to write by hand because it's been... Okay, it's a bit slanting. Right, number 2. We have to write some information about mermaids. Now, this question is worth up to 3 marks. Now, by looking at all this text here, give me some points of what we could possibly write down about mermaids. So, well-known creatures of legend is one part. They
sing.
Okay, they sing. Okay, that's just like key points. Okay, what else? Let's write that down.
They feed human from head to waist.
Okay, let's write some few notes. Sing, and they are human.
From head to waist.
Swim.
Obviously.
Head
Swim.
to the waist. Okay, right.
Swim.
Hang on a second.
Swim.
So we're looking for evidence in the text. I don't need just making things up. Okay, what else? What do they do?
Swim.
They sit on rocks combing the long golden hair.
Oh. It's not.
Yes.
That's like that.
What about their voices? Tell me something about the voices.
They sing beautifully.
That's why they have sweet
Voices.
voices. What do they do with the voices? They sing songs and kill sales, yeah?
Yeah.
And you know what they do is they just say that they sing.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Mr. Sam. We're making a video at the moment. Can you just please come and focus what we're doing here? So the sweet voices, and what do they do with the voices?
They attract the sailors on the ship.
Okay, so they attract the sailor by the voices, and they make them crash into the
Attract sailors to their doom.
to their deaths. Okay, right. Right, this is just a notes. Okay, I think we're gonna have to write with the text. Okay, right. Let's write down some keywords then. All right. We want to get 3 marks. What else are we going to mention? Can they tell the future?
Yeah. No. People believe that.
Yeah.
It says somewhere.
It says many people
Yeah.
believe that murder.
Yeah, that's part of what's written on this page. We're not saying that we believe in that. Only Allah has knowledge of the future. So this is just a story that they've made up, which is false. It's fictional. So, okay, let's write down some text now. Isam, can we please focus on the lesson? Yeah? Thank you. Right, let's use the text mode. I'm thinking if you use anything else, it'll be a bit messy.
Okay.
Okay, let's write down some stuff. So by the way, it won't go according to the lines there, it'll just be straight across. So let's start writing down some things. Okay, now. So we can say seem human from waist to from waist upwards actually. Okay, or from head to waist. Whichever way you want, that's no problem. Okay. And what kind of tail do they have? With a scaly fish tail.
Fishy tail.
Okay, that's the first part. What type of, now we can write about the wishes. Okay, let's okay that. Let's start a new line. Okay, now let's talk about their voices. So they sing sweetly
To kill sailors.
Sweetly to attract sailors to their doom.
To their
they sing sweetly to
kill sailors.
To their doom.
passing ships. Okay.
To the sink.
Okay, so
To hit
that whoops.
to hit rocks and sail to their
And then they fly and then they get stabbed.
So that some
sailors
would
to their doom.
To their death.
I just want to know death.
They're nothing in any real.
sailors
On the ship and die. And go to the door and crash into the rock.
into the rocks and die.
Death. Death awaits you. Death awaits you.
Okay, what about the foretell in the future? People believe that they could foretell the
Picture you to tell heel. Ow.
They could tell the view. I like it.
Okay, so there's our text for that. Now that'll give you 3 marks. So you gotta give a proper full description, okay, of what we're trying to do for question number 2. Okay, are we happy with that? Okay, right. So we need to now move on to the. Right. Hang on a second. Okay, let's do this one more page here. How many pages do we have there altogether? We have okay, so we got this side here and we got 2 other sides. Let's just do this one quick page here and then we have a break, inshallah. Okay. Inshallah. Here we go. Okay, question number 3. Think about the 4 creatures described on pages 6 and 7. So here's page 6 here, and page 7 is that one over here. So pages 6 and 7. Tell me the 2 pages. Which is the only one that human beings had no reason to fear? Put your hand up if you know the answer, don't scream it out. And then I will type it up, inshallah. Okay, right, let's have Qasim. Which is the one that had no reason to fear? The only creature was Silky. That's the answer. So let's type in here Silky, or write it in, please. Done. Okay. Question number 4. Mermaids and sirens are similar in many ways. Write down 3 ways they are similar. So we got sirens over here on this page, and mermaids which we read on the previous page. So put your hand up if you could give me one similarity between sirens and mermaids. Alright. So they sing how? Sing? Sweetly. Okay, so they sing sweetly. Okay, that will do for the first one. Okay, next one. Okay, let's have somebody else. Let's have, no, Qasim, you answered already. Okay, so, Salih, you know anything which is similar between them, between this mermaids and the sirens? Anything else?
I know.
Go on.
Sirens have red hands. No.
No.
What a bird. The blue.
So they both have the head of a
Human.
or we say head of a lady. They have a head of a woman and the body of an animal. Yeah? So
They both have the
head of a
person.
human. So the human could be here in brackets.
Head of person.
Female.
And the
Head of
A body. Head of an animal.
and the body
Mermaids have red hands.
of
They're not siren. Mermaid.
half humanoid and body of animal. Humanoid. Yeah, that's a scientific term. That's his name. Term's name.
or you can even say part human, part animal. Yeah, part human, part animal would also be good as well. Because we can't really say half the body, because that's only a head. If you look at the siren only has the body of a human, which is not half the body. Okay, right. Number 3.
They both lure ships to their doom.
Okay. What else do they do? They both
Lure ships to
lure sailors. So they lure the sailors to their death. Okay.
their murder.
Yeah, to the doom, you could even say, yeah.
To the murder.
They were sailors and take the hill, slash murder and take the hill.
Slash murder.
Okay, right, now, I'm sorry that the lines are going up there and you're writing straight across. I'm sorry about it. Okay, number 5. The last one that you have break. Number 5. The title of pages 6 and 7 is Fishy Tales. Why did the author choose this title for number 5? And we need to get 2 marks. So number 5 is worth 2 marks. Okay. Go, Qasim.
Because all the myths.
Fishy tales. Now, think about when is that word used. If somebody tells you a story that it sounds too good to be true, it doesn't sound like true, you say, oh, that sounds fishy. We use the word fishy to mean something which is not true. We use that word. Now, it doesn't sound like it's a true story. So if you want to get the full 2 marks, we need to say fishy is an expression used when someone is not sure. Okay, so that will do for the answer for number 5.
Can we have this as a
Homework.
no.
It is in your homework.
Already no. It says it right here.
Fishy is an expression
Fishy tails. Fishy is an expression for
used when someone is not sure.
when someone tells them it.
Done. I'm not sure because this is a fish.
This is chocolate fish.
I'm not Have you finished?
Okay, hang on a second. The number 6 recording now, folks. Do you think the writer believes the memories exist? We said the answer is no. How can you tell that the writer has opinion? So what we're going to do now, we're going to underline words in the text that indicate that the writer doesn't believe that mermaids exist. So let's get a red pen. Okay, the story of the Azra is just one of many myths and folk tales from all over the world. Now, so now the author started talking. What's he start off with first of all? Legends say. He's not telling you what he believes, he's telling you what legends say, first of all. Legends say that mermaids, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then he goes on to saying, in centuries gone by, sailors were warned to beware of mermaids, who it was said. Again quoting other people's opinions, would sing sweetly to passengers, luring them to that. And the next one here, many people believed. So far, he hasn't told you what he believes, he's just telling you what other people think. Now, what's the last part over here? Nowadays, few scientists take the idea of mermaids seriously. And then he goes on to talk here. It is widely believed, again another word talking about other people's opinions, it is widely believed that sailors could have mistaken real sea creatures for such as whales, seals and whales. Perhaps they had been away from land for too long. So at the end, the author makes a little bit of a joke about them. Perhaps they had been away from land for too long. So all of these words which are highlighted indicate to us that this is not his opinion. He believes, he's just quoting to you what other people believe. Salih, are you paying attention? So for question number 6, we need to get 3 marks. We need to be precise. So we can say things like, okay, let's have a look at text mode. Okay. The writer. So the writer, okay, says, the writer uses words like, okay, uses words like, Okay, Salih, can you not write in a red pen, please? You need to get a black pen or a blue pen or something else. If you've written this, okay, you've written it. But why aren't you using a pencil?
Because you should be
Like legends say, okay. What else is it? The writer uses words like legends say, many people believed. Many people believe. Okay. Indicating. What's it indicated by this? Indicating others. Other people's ideas. Okay, you're going to say that you haven't had time to copy down because you're playing in the classroom. Get on with the writing down. Everybody else writing, you playing with things in the room. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right, let's focus on the task. You always say that you don't have enough time, but you're just playing now. Okay. What else does it say about the few scientists believe?
Also, the vitamin. Where is that sheet? I'm with Chris.
Seriously. If you read that now, the writer uses words like legends say and many people believe, indicating other people's ideas, opinions, and not his own. Also, the writer says that nowadays few scientists take the idea of mermaids seriously. Okay, that's nothing that he quotes. Okay. The writer also jokes about the sailors saying that perhaps they had been away from land for too long. So these are the clues that tell us what is happening. Okay, are we happy to move on to the next question?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to need to clear this page and move the page up. Clear the page using the squeegee, and we're going to move it up. Question now, on page 9. Yes? Let's get back to it. So these questions are about the sea monster section. So we need to move to the next page, to the page. Sea monsters over here. And in particular this page over here, which is page 9. Okay. The report on the dateless incidents is written in the present tense like this. It is early evening of 6th of August. The other reports are in the past tense. In 1962, Robert Lesser was sailing. What is the effect of writing in the present tense? So the answer is, any suggestions on why they write in the present tense? Okay, so writing, writing in the, they're asking, the question is, why are they written in the present tense? What is the effect of writing in the present tense? Okay. What is the effect of writing in the present tense? So writing in the present tense, what kind of effect does it have? Okay. Makes it, the story, more interesting, more exciting. Makes the account of the story more
interesting.
So we can use words like exciting will do as one word. We can have more the word immediate. Feels as though something's happening right now. Okay. So it is as though the event is happening right now. It's happening now. Oops. Okay. Done. So writing in the present tense makes the story or the event more exciting, more immediate. It is as though the event is happening now. Okay, are we happy with number 7?
Yes.
Have you copied it down? Okay, next, which one of these do you think is most likely to be true? Tick the one you have chosen. So we're going to choose one, then we have to explain it. So for example, we are going to choose to be the most likely trader's experience. Now, we have to give a reason why. So what was, let's enlarge the text and see what was happening in the text that led us to believe that it was that. Okay, here we go. Here's the text nice and large. Let's look for evidences that this one is most likely to be true. So, what could we say? It says the weather is overcast and dull. One of the officers is gazing idly out to sea. Can we please look at the text? When he sees something moving, he cries out. He calls the captain over together with 4 others. So how many people are seeing this whole event altogether?
4, 6.
Okay.
6.
So this.
The two, 6.
Okay. So the weather is overcast. So he called over. Yeah, together with 4 others. Yeah. They watch an amazing sight. So they see this creature. It holds its head and neck out. Okay, lead to the back. Are we concentrating on the text or are we talking to each other? Okay. The text, please. So let's switch the light on. So we found quite a few pieces of evidence that might suggest that this is most likely true. So he mentioned that quite a few of the crew saw it. Okay, it was visible for 20 minutes. It's from close to the ship. So any of these particular answers will do here. So let's write down some answers over here now. Okay, let's make the text a bit. Okay, no. Let's look at that. Okay. Right, let's get back to text mode. Here we go. Right. What can we say about it? So, many people on the or many people out of the crew, many people from the crew, okay, many people from the crew saw the animal, saw the creature together. Yeah, that's just one is. So that's what else we say. So the creature was seen for a whole 20 minutes. That's another possible evidence. So I'm giving multiple answers. That's not 20 minutes. Okay. It swam close to the ship. So that's the one that we think is the most likely, because there's quite a few pieces of evidence there pointing towards it being more likely from that. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to rip off this part of the text here, this underlining, okay. And we're going to think about number 9. Which one of these do you think is least likely to be true? So we're looking for the text which has got like, so if many people saw an event, we say this is more likely to be true. What happens if only one person saw it? It could be possibly that maybe he was seeing something else. Yeah, so if one person says nobody else to confirm it. Okay, so for number 9, which event was only seen by one person, for example?
No.
The Australian?
The Australian sighting.
The Australian sighting. That could be a possibility for one. Okay. So we have chosen this one. I'm going to write some text now about it. Okay, the long one. Okay, so number 9, if we choose the Australian sighting, so who saw it in the Australian sighting? Let's have a look. Here we go. So let's look at the evidences in here. Okay, so Robert Lee Sarek was sailing off the Australian coast. He spotted one person, spotted a large dark animal. It looked like a huge serpent. When he swam close, it dived into the water. Okay, so now, for number 9, let's write down what we think is a possible answer. Okay, for number 9, so only one person. Only one person. And who was that person? Robert. I don't think we can fit it in here. So the creature. So there was no one. So there was no one else to confirm the sighting. So there's no one else to Okay, so he saw this photo on his own. Okay, what else in this text makes it sound like it wasn't true? Now he went towards and he went away into deep water. Would you normally find a huge monster in shallow water? No, it's unlikely to find a monster in shallow water. And would the monster be scared of a person? It most likely eat him, wouldn't it? So those parts of the story don't make sense. So let's write that down as part of our answer over here. Okay? So it is unlikely. So this is it's unlikely to find this creature in shallow water. It is also unlikely. So these are multiple reasons. So any one of these reasons will give you the 1 mark. So I've written all the different possible answers that you can all write a different sentence to get the full mark. So they're all possible reasons. So that's not the answer here. This is like multiple possibilities for this answer. It's also unlikely that the creature whoops, ignore that there. That the creature would be of a single human swimming. Okay, and so we got multiple. Any one of those reasons will give you the full mark. Any one of these reasons. Okay, that's the reason why we chose this one. That's the reason why we chose that one. We could have chose other ones as well, but that's what we're going to do for now for the answer. And we got the last part now. Okay, are we finished? Happy with that? No?
Yes.
We only have 4 minutes to do 1 question.
For question number 10, we need to look at this page number 9 and start getting the dates put in the right places, start getting the names of the people put in the right places. We start getting where it happened put in the right places. So, let's start with the easier one first. The crew of the HMS Daedalus, when did it happen? So let's do that one first. So, when did the HMS Daedalus event happen? Can somebody give me a date for that? It happened in 1848. Okay, lovely. Right. That's that one completely done. Now, what happened in 1962? Who saw the event in 1962? What was the name? Robert Lee Sarek. So let's put that part in this. So Robert Lee Sarek. Okay? Right. Now, he saw a large dark animal. Where did Robert Lee Sarek see that large animal? He saw it where?
In the shallow water.
And what country was it? What place was it?
America. No. Australia.
That's right. He saw it
Australian coast.
That's right, off the Australian coast. So we can say here, in the Sea of Australia. So we can just say here, Sea of Australia. As they've said it there, we can put it over here. Sea of Australia. That will do. So we finish all this one. What's the grey part here mean? That means we don't need to do anything there. That means that's greyed out. Okay, now we need to find which person and what date was the creature with the flippers and the long neck. Which text that? Creatures with flippers and a long.
1887.
Okay, that one's going to be 18. That's lovely, well spotted. So that one's going to be 1877, and that is the story. Who spotted that?
3 people on the British yacht.
So can we say the crew
Crew
of the what was the crew? Crew of the Osborne, yeah? What is the Osborne?
Yeah. I don't know. Some guy.
Okay, that's all done. That's all done. That's all done. Got one last one left. So we've done 1962, 1877, 1848. Which one's left now?
17.
17.
1962.
No, we already did that.
1734. Excellent, well done. Now 1734, who was the one who spotted it?
Dennis
Hands edgy.
Hands,
Edgy.
for capital H.
Hands edge.
Okay. Okay. Alright, and now where did you see this?
Coast of Greenland. Off the coast.
That's right, off the coast of Greenland.
It is one more. The coast of Australia.
No, Greenland. Okay, now that is the end of our writing test. Now remember we done section 1 of 1. Remember we done section 1 of 2 some time ago, about a few weeks ago. We done part 1, all of it. Now this is part 2. So we've done both parts of the comprehension. Then this part now, you're going to do again for homework. Okay, so what we've done today is showing you how we look for the answers, how we fill it all in, and that's the end of this particular 1997 Key Stage 2 SATS comprehension.